This is Expired Popcorn. How you doing? Welcome to episode number 3 of Expired Popcorn. I'm here, and so is Mr. Carl. Hello, Carl.
Hey, Clint. How you doing?
As you can see behind us, we're reviewing 50 Shades of Grey with Liam Neeson, and close enough, I think. So, bottom line for us, what are we going to be expecting from this movie?
Well, I'm hoping that it's not going to be something like Twilight, but with BDSM. And I hope it doesn't paint BDSM in a bad light, because, you know, we're people too.
Well, the only thing I'm worried about is obviously the hype for this movie has become very big because of the famous books by, is it E.L. James who did those books? So, I mean,
Editor will get that one.
So basically it's going to be like, I don't know, I have a feeling it's going to be a very watered down version of the book. And don't forget, this is Hollywood in the end, so it's not going to be hardcore porn, you know what I mean? Everyone's expecting to see bits and bobs. I mean, you might see a bit of nudity, but I don't think it's going to be what everyone's expecting, though.
Hey, nip slip here, nip slip there, it's all good.
Well, let's see what happens. So this is going to be the first review for us for 50 Shades of Grey. And,
worldwide.
Yeah, so don't forget as well, if you want to check us out online, just go to our Facebook page right now, which is Expired Popcorn. Have a look. There's already reviews there for Jupiter Ascending.
Jupiter Ascending and Kingsman.
Yeah.
And subscribe, like, share.
So do it. So when we come back, we'll tell you what happens with 50 Shades of Grey. See you later.
Ciao.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, so we just came out of 50 Shades of Grey.
Okay.
I'll let Carl go first.
All right.
I'll give you a couple of good pros about it, and we'll go into some of the cons
Start
as
with
well.
the pros, because the cons
pros?
are long.
I'll start with the pros. There is a good connection between the two characters, the two who are actually starring as Christian and Anastasia. There is some good chemistry on screen with them. They're good. Screenplay, not bad. Wasn't too bad. There was, I know what you're going to say, but for me, it wasn't too bad. I've seen worse. I'll go with that. And I don't know, the soundtrack was good.
Yes. The
soundtrack was good. Cons.
Okay, well, you fell asleep twice. I fell asleep 3 times. This thing was written by a 12-year-old. It has... They're trying to use all sorts of literary things. Looks like somebody who got kicked out of a literature major. I'm going to try to foreshadow stuff, and it doesn't work. Everything is predictable. Everything. Absolutely all of it. The whole movie is bloody predictable from the beginning. The characters are all flat, pretending to be round. It is... The dialogue is absolutely horrendously boring.
Oh, by the way, one thing just before it does it, the sex scenes, people are expecting something really raunchy. You don't see
This
anything.
is tame. I have done worse in a bathroom stall. I have done worse in a bathroom stall.
Actually, soft porn is harder.
Yes.
Soft.
They're trying to add like color and artistic. Everything he owns is gray. His bloody apartment is gray. We get it. 50 Shades of Grey. We get it. No, you don't need to go that deep. His eyes are gray. His room is gray, except for his playroom. That's red. Because lust and passion and other cheap similes that you do when you're 8 years old. For shame. For shame. For shame.
It did end off on a good cliffhanger, though. Cliffhanger wasn't too bad.
I couldn't give less of a shit what happens to them. Nothing. Jupiter Ascending was better. At least it had pretty CGI to stare at.
There is one thing I do want to mention as well, is that the movie soundtrack, at one point, I'm 100% sure that they stole bits from V for Vendetta. It was the exact same music score.
A V for Vendetta would have been, something.
But was it Danny Elfman who actually did that score? I'm going to find
50 Shades of Blue?
No, Danny Elfman did 50 Shades of Grey. But
Blue,
I want to
yes,
know if he did
black,
V for Vendetta.
Who really cares what color?
Because it was literally the same score. You can hear it. Listen to it. Watch V for Vendetta. You will see it's the same music in it.
He's also a fucking stalker.
Who? Danny Elfman?
Dorian Gray.
Oh, Dorian
Christian.
Christian, whatever his name is.
The vampire kid.
So, What do you give it out of 10?
It's Twilight for the people who basically got arrested for jerking off to teenagers. This is what it is. This is so that they don't go to jail for it this time. It's Twilight, but for adults.
Not even really for
Air quotes.
adults.
Air quotes, adults.
Uh,
It's Twilight.
so I'm going to give the movie 4 out of 10. So your score is going to be a 4?
Twilight. That's my score. My score is Twilight.
Well, don't forget to subscribe. You can head over to our page, which is Expired Popcorn. See you later, Carl.
I'm going to puke.
See ya.